today I'm branching out a little bit and I'm not making a card, I am making a piece of home decor. Hey crafty people, it's Tash here, welcome back to my channel. If you like this video, I'd love it if you could give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed, then please do consider it. Okay, like I said, this is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I am making some home decor, or in my case, I am making a piece of artwork for my craft room. So this is a hop that we have running, and it is called the Dollar Store Decor Hop, Decor Dash Hop, sorry, because yeah, we're using things from affordable dollar store, Poundland, etc. from around the world. So I've got this frame that I purchased, I don't even know when, from B&M, which is a cheap shop, as we call it over here. So I'm going to change it. So yeah, I'm starting. I obviously had to pull that metal out. I wasn't sure whether I was going to put it back in at first, but I decided not to, so I just covered those little holes with things as I was finishing it up. So I'm going to start by adding a generous layer of gesso/gesso, because I don't know which it is. If you know, then please let me know in the comments. Is it a J, or is it a G? I don't know. So basically, gesso is, it's like a primer paint. Really, it's quite thick. It is acrylic based, I believe, and it just covers and primes whatever you are going to be working on. When it dries, it's sort of got like a bit of a rough-ish, not really rough texture, but like a roughish texture. Like it's got a little bit of a tooth, a little bit of bite, so that whatever you put on top of it will really grip onto it, basically. So I don't use completely Dollar Tree, Poundland, B&M, whatever things in this, because mainly because we are still on full lockdown, so we don't have no shops to go in to buy crafty things. And also I haven't been out since March, so I couldn't go and get anything, but I knew I had this frame, and then I have chosen to use cheaper supplies that I have lying around, and that you can really substitute for any brand. There's nothing that has to be a specific brand. So yeah, the gesso was a cheap brand that I got. It was a couple of pounds for that huge thing. The paint that I'm using, I use two. They're both Dilutions paints, but again, I don't think they were more than like £3 or £4, and they last forever. So yeah, I've steered away from any like specialist kind of supplies or anything, so that it's easy to recreate with whatever you have at hand. So after I'd done the 2 layers of the primer, I did 2 layers of the pink paint, because I wanted that background base, and then I've just mixed some paints up on my glass mat there. I've added some a blue Dilutions to the pink to give me this beautiful purple, and then I added some white, which again was just a cheap white, paint that I've had forever, I added to the pink, and I did add a bit to the purple as well because it went a bit too dark, so that I've got this ombre kind of effect, and I just keep going over it until I'm happy with how it looks, really. Even though this is acrylic paint, I like to add a little bit of water when I'm sort of doing it, because I feel like it just loosens it up a bit. It helps it. I don't know whether you're supposed to do that, but I do. You're not going to really get art lessons here. That's not what I do. I just like to make pretty things. So yeah, that's what I've tried to do. So yeah, I just really like that ombre. Like, it's cool, isn't it? I think it looks really nice. And it matches some other furniture that I have. I've got like a little set of 5 drawers on my desk that I upcycled a few months ago using the same sort of a colour scheme. So I'll have the video for that linked. Ding! So you can check that out if you want to. So as I mentioned, this is a hop. So it is the Dollar Store Decor Dash hop, and we are sharing inspiration on how to create beautiful home decor pieces with items from cheaper shops or cheaper items. So hope that you will find each project we hope that you find each project as fantastic as it is affordable. This heart that I've got, this was from the Works, I believe, which is like a cheap art supply store we have over here. It's just like a wooden MDF-y kind of, I don't really know what it is, but it's some sort of wooden heart thing. So I am embossing it again with some gold embossing powder. Then I cut some letters with a die set. I used an Altenew letter alphabet die set, but it is one of their much more affordable alphabet die sets, because they are smaller letters, but again, it doesn't have to be Altenew. That's just what I have on hand. So I cut each letter that I would be needing twice out of some thick £110 cardstock, and then I'm going to be adding some embossing on. So I add a little bit of embossing ink using the brush tool that I have, and that's just because I want a sort of organic edge to where the gold meets the white of the paper, so that just helps get that sort of a more of an organic join, basically. So I'm going to emboss. It's the same gold as well as I used for the heart. I only used 2 embossing powders in this gold, and then I also use a clear. So once I've heat set the first lot of embossing, I'm just going to take the letters and press the bottom half into that embossing pad and just dip them back in the powder so that they are completely covered at the bottom part of the letter. Then I am going to heat set that as well, and then once I've done that, I will press the top part of the letter, the bit that doesn't have any embossing on it yet, into my pad. I do sort of go just a little bit over some of the gold. I'm doing a little happy dance there because I like it, and I'm trying to decide, right, what shall I do? Oh yeah, I decide to just press the top half and add some clear embossing to that. I'm just doing it like the lazy way and just dipping the letters in. I was really happy once I realised that this would work, that I could get them in. So that's just to make sure that those letters are fully sealed everywhere. It's like embossing and it melts it. Well, basically it's a type of plastic, so it's going to melt it and cover that paper, and it's going to keep that paper from going gammy or going not very nice, or getting, you know, dusty or anything like that, because I'm going to have this out on my desk / possibly wall. Haven't decided yet. So I only do those two on the video. I don't make you watch all of them because it did take a long while to get them all done. But yeah, I followed the exact same process with all of them. I did add a second coat of gold on the heart, and then I'm just showing you here. Here are all my letters. I just put them in this tin, and then now I'm going to start planning out where everything will go. And this is like we're playing like Hangman or something. Can you guess what I'm writing? Can you guess? I bet you can't. I'll give you a clue though. It's Taylor Swift. It's something to do with Taylor Swift. So yeah, at the top of the description box below you will find the link to the next person in the lineup. So I really hope that you do take the time to check out all of the videos in the hop, because we've all worked really hard on them, and I know that you're gonna get some really great ideas as you go through. If you aren't already a subscriber, I'd love it if you would consider subscribing. It would mean the world to me. But we will also all have the hashtag in the titles and at the top of our description boxes, so you can click the hashtag to get to all of the videos as well. So yeah, long story short, I survived. It's from a Taylor Swift song. I was trying to racking my brain, what did I want to put on it, and I love Taylor Swift. I love her songs. I love her lyrics. They're special to me. They mean something. So I wanted to put some song lyrics on, but I don't know, I love her really sad song lyrics, but I didn't want to put something sad because I wanted it to be, you know, uplifting. And then yeah, I remembered this one from Long Story Short. And yeah, I just thought it was really good. Long story short, I survived because I did. I have health issues, and I have and I just thought that's really good, and it meant something to me, and I really like it. And what if you were going to make a home decor piece like this, what quote would you put on it? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. So I stuck them all down, used my T-ruler to help me guide them straight, and I stuck down the wooden heart. It was just slightly warped from the heat embossing, so I just put loads of glue on the back, put it down, and then I put some heavy stuff on top of it whilst it dried, just to keep it flat, and then it's fine. I added some little white hearts because I like them, and also I needed to cover up the other hole, so I used a little heart. And then yeah, that is my home decor piece. I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments below, and if you are a fellow Swiftie, let me know. Don't forget to check out the rest of the videos in the hop. Have a lovely, safe, happy, wonderful week. Stay crafty. Bye.